force on occult crime. This was way back in around 1990, I would say. And anyway, they called me in because this incident happened. As far as they know, it was a homicide. And what was the case is these two kids, boys, were out on their bicycles, and they were riding around, dumb kids, after dark in a landfill. We called it Mount Trashmore because it was really creepy. And a lot of these landfills, they have fires going, burning off the methane from the decaying trash. And these kids were driving around or riding around on their bikes in this godforsaken place, and they come around this big pile of trash, and illuminated by these fires was this circle of people in black robes. And they lifted up what these kids said looked like the naked body of a young girl and plunged a knife into her. And she screamed, and one of them, the kids, freaked out and screamed. And everybody looked their way, these people in the robes, and all of a sudden, there was this giant wolf-like thing that started coming after these two boys. It was like a watchman. And so the kids were, they took off on their bikes like crazy, pedaling for their lives, literally. And the one kid got ahead of the other kid, and they could hear this thing, flump, 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 like Bigfoot or something, these big, heavy footprints, kind of like what my wife and sister-in-law heard way in the other incident, except it was chasing them. And all of a sudden, the kid that was ahead of him heard his friend scream, and that was the end of him. And then the thing started chasing the first kid that was ahead, and he was just pedaling for all of his life, and he said this giant claw came around. It was probably twice the size of my hand, and grabbed by the chest, and he cried out, "Oh, Jesus," at the top of his lungs, and the thing let go like it was scalded. And it left this claw marks on his chest right through his T-shirt. And the kid ran